The man was about to close the door and go home. A beggar suddenly appeared at the door. He was glowing all over with golden light. The man felt sorry for him, so he took some food and gave it to him. He turned around and went to pour some hot water, but when he came back with the water, he discovered that the beggar had disappeared. He looked around but couldn't find him. There was only a cane left on the ground. The man wanted to return the items to him. The jade pendant on it suddenly glowed, but when he picked up the pendant to examine it closely, cane suddenly shattered. Turned out that the beggar was a deity. He was moved by the man's kindness, so he left the jade pendant as a reward. That night, before going to bed, the man casually hung the pendant above his bed. The same moment, 1,000 years ago in ancient times, a woman also kept the same jade pendant by her side. Then, that moment, both pendants glowed simultaneously. In an instant, thunder exploded near their ears. The walls of the room suddenly cracked. The next second, the two of them appeared in the same time and space. The woman thought she had encountered a thief. Before the man could react, her sword was already at his neck. The man tried to explain desperately. She only withdrew the sword after hearing him out. After clarifying, the man learned that it turned out that the woman in front of him was a queen from ancient times. Just before she traveled through time, the enemy army had already besieged her city. Queen was about to go out to fight, but the prime minister said the army had run out of food. While the queen was worried about this, prime minister took out some compressed biscuits. He said he could supply food for the entire army, but the condition was that the queen had to marry him. With no other choice, queen had to agree. But that night, just as she fell asleep, she was transported to the man's place. They hadn't figured out the reason for the time travel yet. Suddenly, the queen's stomach growled. The man made a bowl of instant noodles with ham for her. Queen froze after just one bite. It was the best food she had ever eaten in her life. Queen devoured it without caring about her royal status. At that moment, a female attendant's shout came from upstairs. Turned out that the prime minister had come with gifts. He not only demanded that the queen marry him that day, but also required her to hand over the kingdom. But the next second, the queen immediately took out the modern food she had brought.